And Larsa was saying that she lives under her means, and she was asking me actually about Kim Zolciak, and she asked me had I talked to her and that kind of thing, and which I have, and she was, asking, about spending, and we kind of talked about spending.
It's funny because I met Kim years ago, and I always liked her as a character, and I loved you guys together.
Yeah, I remember a whole thing with you once. It was me and Kim, and I think it was like a BravoCon type of thing. And when the audience and Kim, she had on all her stuff, you were really tripping out.
Wait, why? Wait, what do you mean?
I just remember you were laughing like the things. Kim, comes in.
You guys were close then-ish from the show, and she came in, and I was like fascinated by her. Yeah, I always liked her, and I always liked her as a character. And sometimes like two things can happen at the same time. I can like her, and I can say something about what the hell she and Kroy seem to be doing, and then I feel like, oh, I hope she's not mad at me, even though I don't even know her. But I said, like, pay your bill, like pay your bills. Like that's something I feel. And not everybody can pay their bills, but I feel like it enrages people if you're having challenges paying bills and then you're also really flaunting luxe goods. Like it's the combination. It's not that I would ever criticize someone for getting into a jam or not being good at managing money, but they were so about the show of the money, which is also Bravo and is also a little rich bitch.
Well, yeah, some of those girls were saying, last night at the table, I think the shows make you feel, like like you have to have a nice bag, and you have to have a nice shoe, and you have to drive a nice car, and, you have to buy a nice house. But
that's why I'm saying it to you, and I'm digging it out of you, because when you said rich bitch looking at an apartment in Florida, you did not mean your health. And you wanted to appear rich because that's what this...
No, I was in an argument with someone.
Right, but don't you think that like this genre makes it that to this point of Kim... You want to appear, you're keeping up with the people on the show. Like, you're not going to be, like I said, Denise Richards walked out with no makeup on a balcony and people were wearing ball gowns. So
I was the girl on the show that said all the one-liners. That was my thing, to say one-liners. So, and I was in an argument with someone and I shot a one-liner off. And
just to shove it up her ass.
Of course.
Right. Yeah, fair. Yeah.
And that's just what it was. It wasn't anything else. It didn't mean that I was rich,
better than
anyone else. I was in an argument. And when you are in an argument with someone, especially like on these shows, you are shooting them.
Right. No, if you're not killing, you're being killed.
Exactly.
If you're not killing, okay. So Kim, but she was off the show and still very much living that lifestyle. I think it maybe is an addiction. You just don't really, the money doesn't seem real.
Well, some of us are very different now. The way Kim lived and the way I live is just two different things. And also some girls, have a bigger spending habit. I see girls that are wearing labels from head to toe all day, every shoe that comes out, every bag, every dress, every and that stuff is expensive. And at some point,
or not even that, it's not even if it catches up, it's just, is it necessary? I don't know. Do I give off that I'm frugal at all to you, or you think I just buy every single thing?
No, you give me frugal.
Right. I've got a combo. Like I've got a lot of insane collectible things, but everything I purchase has some investment level. Even if it's a house, I may be able to flip it, or if I go broke, I know that it's going to flip, and I designed it in a way.
Thing.
I'm like, even if it's a car, I'm thinking about its collectability. If it's a bag, like I don't buy a bag in one of those brands that doesn't resell. I have to just know that it feels like it's a business investment.
Yeah, you don't